Australia is recognised as a Tier 1 mineral jurisdiction, which hosts the world's largest gold and second largest copper resources. The Macquarie Arc is Australia's foremost porphyry province, is gold and copper rich and benefits from its location and existing infrastructure, with a number of highly profitable world-class mines, including Cadia, which is Australia's largest gold mine and boasts negative operating costs after copper credits.
Kinkora is positioned as the leading pure-player porphyry explorer in this region. Kinkora's Trundle project is located on the western side of the North Park's igneous complex, a rifted slice of the Macquarie Arc within the Junee Narromine volcanic belt. The project is located 30 kilometres west of the North Park's deposit, which hosts Australia's second largest porphyry mine.
Kinkora's drilling at Trundle commenced in April 2020. Despite being in a brownfield setting to North Parks and positive geological and geophysical datasets supporting deeper exploration, there had been a lack of previous drilling that might intersect porphyry systems and their cores at depths similar to those elsewhere in the districts, most notably either at the North Parks or Cadia projects.
Kinkora's approach has been to follow up positive vectors to greater depths, develop a detailed 3D model to advance and refine interpretations, identify mineralised trends, rank and then systematically test targets.
This significantly improved geological understanding has both guided and justified deeper drilling.
Despite over 60,000 metres of prior explorer drilling, only 11 holes have been drilled to depth that might test the potential core of a Macquarie Arc or North Park's finger porphyry deposit, with over 92% of prior holes to less than 50 metres.
This shallow drilling has identified a large footprint of anomalous copper and gold mineralisation. Kinkora's drilling activities to date have focused on the Mordialloc and Trundle Park targets located approximately 8.5 kilometres apart.
Prior to Kinkora, the last field work undertaken was by high-powered exploration, which deployed its proprietary Typhoon geophysical system, seeking to explore beyond the previous drill space and assist to determine the potential source of the extensive near-surface mineralised footprint. Only one hole was drilled post this survey, with no activity of note having been undertaken since the last commodity cycle downturn until Kinkora.
At the Trundle Park target, prior explorer drilling averaged only 28 metres, despite a large near-surface mineralised footprint coincident with the magnetic complex and chargeability anomalies. Deeper drilling by Kinkora has resulted in significantly improved geological modelling, resulting in improved drill hole targeting and results. Kinkora's first hole sought to vector from shallow geochemistry and scion alteration, testing magnetics and induced polarisation anomalies to depth.
It sought to prove our target concept of an underlying intrusive system. Hole 1 was successful.
It returned 51 metres at 1.17 grams a tonne gold and greater than 0.5% copper from only 39 metres downhole, with further notable deeper intervals. Kinkora's first hole was the most significant in the Trundle project's history, despite 2,208 prior explorer drill holes.
Step-out drilling significantly expanded the mineralised skarn and intrusive footprint in this eastern zone discovery, with notable higher grade intervals at relatively shallow and some potentially open pitable depths.
Systematically following up vectors from deeper drilling and the targeted causative intrusion led Kinkora to what we term the central discovery zone and a wider intrusive complex. Hole 22 returned the broadest intrusive interval to date at the project, with both mineral tenure and red rock potassic alteration typical of being within the margin of or proximal setting of a Macquarie Arc porphyry system intrusion and their discrete cores like those seen at Cadia Ridgeway or the Malta deposits at North Parks.
Extending hole 14 provided further strike and depth extensions to the intrusive system with even broader cumulative mineralised intervals. The next hole, hole 28, intersected the porphyry system near surface.
This was a catalyst for Kincora undertaking shallow air core drilling across the wider Trundle project, plus drilling hole 29 to the south along a large mineralised trend, a magnetic feature.
Hole 29 successfully expanded the intrusive system, but more importantly,
intersected quartz carbonate chalcopyrite vein sets in a new skarn system discovery, what we call the Southern Extension Zone.
Hole 29 returned a cumulative 196 metres of gold and copper.
A tabular bedded 3-horizon magnetite skarn system has been identified across multiple 100-metre strike and is open.
This new discovery supports one of, if not the largest skarn systems in Australia, and are systems very different to the eastern and central discovery zones.
Within the Southern Extension Zone, skarn alteration, widths, mineral zonation, coupled with hotter temperature sulphide veining in the overlying volcanics, supports our target of a large causative intrusive source situated on a lateral setting.
Kinkora's concepts and model for the Trundle project have been reinforced by this year's Southern Extension Zone discovery. Drilling by Kinkora has expanded the previously known near-surface mineralisation at the Trundle Park prospect from a 700-metre strike to now over 1.3 kilometres and open with a vertical depth of approximately 800 metres.
We have discovered the largest skarn system in Australia, with some ore grade intervals and multiple extensive horizons of anomalous copper and gold. Drilling and detailed geological reviews are ongoing at both the Trundle Park prospect and across the wider Trundle project.
Please refer to Kinkora's website for further details and our most recent progress, www.kincoracopper.com.